Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League, and I'm going to be playing some Blue-Red Fae today. This is going back to my roots. This is essentially my favorite deck of any format of all time. I just really like playing this deck. We have made some changes. I'll get into the deck tech in a second. Real quick, gonna shout out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to my channel, check it out, subscribe to the channel, really the best way to support me, so thank you so much for that. I record all my videos live on Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboldgames. So follow me there. Look out for posts on Twitter or on Reddit. I post when I go live if you want to come hang out live. Now let's get into this deck tech and then let's get into a league. So this is Blue Red Fae. My list is a little different than most that you'll see, but a lot of the standard stuff. We'll just get into it. 20 lands. I like 4 Fjord. I hate people who go down. I don't hate them. I just hate that people think it's good to go for less than 4 Fjord. And I think the line that comes up a lot is like turn 1 Fjord, turn 2 Island, and then you have Counterspell and Bolt Up. That happens a lot. And I think Fjord is just really strong in the deck. Plus, you get more actual red sources, which I like. So I just wouldn't go below 4, I don't think. I'm playing 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain. I'm playing 0 Brainstorm. I'm going to talk about this now. A lot of people always say, why no Brainstorm? Because most of the lists are just on like 4 Brainstorm or at least like 4 Preordain, 2 Ponder, 2 Brainstorm. Brainstorm is good in the late game, or sometimes, when you have the Brainstorm shuffle. I just find that it often comes up relatively infrequently in Pauper. And Ponder is so much better in the early game than Brainstorm. When you have a 1 land Brainstorm hand, you kind of like put yourself in a position to get Brainstorm locked with these Pauper decks. But Ponder can shuffle on its own, which I really like. Plus, Ponder sets up Augur essentially close to as well as Brainstorm does. And it's still good in the late game, where Brainstorm, it might be better than Brainstorm in the late game in certain situations. So I like the 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain. Sure, you can't really put lands back like you can with Brainstorm, but I like that. Our creature suite, 4 Faeries here, 4 Stutter, 4 Augur, 4 Ninja of the Devours. That's a pretty standard, like older build of Fae. But we've added 3 Moon Circuit Hackers as well. So we have 7 ninjas in the deck. It's a lot of ninjas, especially for the low creature count otherwise. But I think it's going to be really good. I have actually run 1 league with this deck off stream and I 4-1'd. I think I just lost to Boros once and then I won against Boros. So, all right, it was 2 matches against Boros, 1-1, lost 1, and then I won all the other matches. Um, I'm playing the full 4 bolt 4 spread. A lot of people trim on bolts and play some number of like a braids or fire ice or spell pierce, stuff like that. But I like the full 4 bolt 4 spread, so we're gonna go with that. And again, playing all these ninjas, it's tough because when you're playing this many ninjas, you can't really run more cheap creatures and run Augur because you need enough spells for Augur. We're cutting it close. I believe we have 21 spells right now for Augur, which is a relatively low number of spells. But I think having Augur is pretty critical, especially with all these ninjas, because Augur and Spellstutter are really the best things to ninja back to your hand and then replay them for value. So I do really like the 7 ninjas. Let's not cut to Ninja the Deep Hours. The 7 ninjas, and then you just have the Spellstutter and Augur as high value targets to ninja back. You might also note no Shreks, no Monarch creatures in this list. Again, trying to keep the spell count as high as possible for Augur with having a ton of ninjas. So that's the reason for that. 1 Dispel, I really like that in the main. So pretty straightforward there. So just blue-red Fae like you would expect. In the sideboard, I'm playing the full 4 Hydro, 4 Pyro. And I think that's actually really strong. Just in the matchups where you want those cards, having access to the full 4 copies of, like, let's say Pyroblast and the Blue Mirrors is so strong. That's the one reason I think this deck has a good matchup against the other like blue Fae decks, is because 4 Pyroblast side. When you start trimming on that, the matchup gets a little bit worse because Snuff Out is such a strong card for 0 mana. 4 Hydro, again, just really good against burn and wherever else you want it. Just Hydro and Pyro are just so strong. Could even play more, but the sideboard's already really tight with that taking up over half the sideboard. 2 Gorilla Shaman for Hate for Affinity, 1 Cannonade, 1 Curfew for Boggles, 1 Stormbound Geist for value and the Fae matchups, and 2 Relics might be too many. We might want a second Curfew. We might want another Affinity Hate card, like a Shenanigans or something. Might want a second Cannonade. But I'll try it with the 2 Relics again for now. Hate on the Graveyard decks, the Flicker decks, all that sort of thing. I think it's strong. So we'll go with that. Without further ado, let's get right into round 1, shall we? All right, welcome to round 1. We're against Lucas ACR, and this hand is definitely keepable. 2 lands. We have a Fjord, we have a Bolt, we have a Counterspell. We have a Faeries here that we can lead on turn 1 if we want. We can try to scry into an untapped land, turn 2 Ninja. We're on the draw here, so it really just depends on the matchup. We may want to lead Fjord and then have Bolt Counterspell up on turn 2, like I mentioned during the intro. Looks like Lucas says they're a big fan of the YouTube channel. Hey, thanks so much. Keep this hand. It's close to misclicking on Mulligan there. And sorry for the glare. It's pretty bright in the room, but that should dissipate shortly. All right. Really just depends what we're up against, what we're going to want to lead on this hand. Obviously, the highest upside line is leading Snow-Covered Island on 1, Fairy Seer, try to scry into either untapped mountain or island, and then just turn 2 Ninja. I think against island it means probably a Fey Mirror. That's definitely what I'm going to do. Even if we miss on lands entirely in bottom, we still get to ponder Fjord next turn, so it's not that bad, and we hit. I actually think I want Bolt against Snow-Covered Island. No, I already have Scred and Bolt. It's just bottom top. I wonder if, okay, I was gonna say if they play Swamp, then okay, this is interesting. I wonder if they have Spell Pierce or if they just drew this. Either way, I think I'm gonna start by attacking. I can't play. I don't want to play Island really. I think what I'll do is I'll just start by attacking. They're gonna trade because they don't want to get hit by Moon Circuit, and then I'll just play Fjord, play Ponder. I like that. I wonder if it's the mirror or not. Wow, they just don't block. I guess they're gonna try to hit back with Ninja. So maybe we got kind of punished for this line, but we're still doing okay. Wow, island, island, mountain. Like, while we do want 1 more land, I don't want 3 more lands because I don't need 6 lands. I'm just gonna shuffle. Mountain specifically was good because it allowed us to potentially play double removal spell. Whoa. They just passed the turn without attacking. Interesting. So now I have some options again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play land, play Lightning Bolt. If they go for Spell Stutter, I just counter, then attack for 1. I think that's the best line. I should have probably played Scred. Even though Scred can deal more damage in future turns, Bolt can go face. Probably irrelevant because most likely we're going to use both these on their creatures, but they just let that resolve. That was kind of surprising. Now we're just super far ahead. Good point. Yeah, that would be a bad situation. That brainstorm, we would have just drawn 3 lands, put 2 back, and then been drawing those lands. Exactly. Okay. We did draw all lands anyway, but but still, point still stands. Okay, I think I'm just gonna counter back. Then I can set up my ninja nicely. It looks like we're against mono blue. So the snow-covered islands did help them a little bit in this game. Let's go bottom, top, and then just play Fjord, pass. Because they're mono blue, we know they can't have hard removal for this, so we're pretty safe at this point. Yo, Pauper Tam, what's up? Thanks for making it for so many streams. You might have the highest percentage of making it for streams here out of anybody except for me. Okay, and now we get 4 Pyroblast here in this matchup. think we want Stormbound Geist as well. Maybe it's not as good against Mono Blue. Maybe we just don't even need it. I feel like Cannonade. I don't even know if it's good. This is where Fire Ice would be better. Like, they have to keep in a lot of their snaps, right? Making Stormbound Geist a lot worse. That being said, it's still like pretty strong. I like doing something kind of weird in this matchup, and that's siding out a ton of Ponders. Maybe I just side out a couple Moon Circuits because they just get wrecked. Oh no, they don't have Augur. They're mono blue. I can side out one ninja, maybe two ninjas. And what I'm talking about is something weird, is siding out all the cantrips. But I kind of like doing it in these Fade Mirrors. Just having way less cantrips and just a ton of removal spells. Can also take out like a Scred or two. Because I have 4 Pyroblast. Or I guess I can take out 1 Bolt, because I might need to kill Spire Golem post board. I think I like this sideboard plan. I've been doing this side out cantrip, like side out 4 cantrips sideboard plan for a long time, and I still think it's strong. They got stuck on lands, which is why they conceded early, but especially post-board games in these Fade Mirrors, both players often end up drawing a very large percentage of their deck if one player doesn't get tempoed out immediately. So having more action spells is good. Having less spells to play into Spellstutter is good. Sure, the player with more cantrips has more control over their draws, won't get flooded or won't get mana screwed as easily, but you can often get mana screwed in this matchup and then just get out of it and win the long game. It can actually be like better to be mana screwed by far than be flooded in this matchup, because you can survive and then you just have way more things to do. So let's try it like this. All right, game 2 against Mono Blue. Snap keep this. Sounds great. Obviously, if this was an island, it would be better, but we'll take it. True island. How do I want to lead Faeries here? Because I can do something interesting also. I can go Island Faeries here, turn 2, play Ash Barrens, play Augur. I can also set up an Augur with Faeries here potentially if there's 2 good cards. I can leave the spell second and then hit it with Augur. But if I have any land, I have to bottom anyway. I don't want any more lands. Still think I Faeries here. I get to resolve it. It's good. It's top here for sure. Top. Won't be shuffling those. I can potentially even hit with Ninja by playing Ash Barrens, hitting with Ninja, and I have a lot to spend my mana on here. All right, we get blown out by a snap. I think I want to just jam Augur, because I know I'm going to hit that Pyroblast. They probably have snap. They could have just counterspell though. This is close. Yeah, there's a glare from the sun coming in, but that should be gone soon, so sorry for that. They have 6 cards in hand. They didn't play anything. But if they're just holding up counter and they don't have snap, I'm just gonna Augur. I'm not gonna Ninja. Sure, they could just counterspell Augur, but then I trade Augur for counterspell. If this resolves, I get to Ninja this back next turn, which is just such good value. Just take Pyro here. Kind of sucks to play Ash Barrens, but again, we have a lot of things to spend our mana on, so I think that's fine. They're just doing nothing. Stormbound Geist? Oh, Spire Golem. I can attack with Augur. Maybe they don't block for fear of Bolt, and then I can Ninja. Otherwise, then I can just bounce, play Augur, play Fjord. I like it. Because if I have like Mountain, I can just kill this. Looks like opponent does not want to get ninja'd. Missed on Augur. That'll happen with our only 21 spell deck. All right, they're just staying back. This is good news for us. Now I can attack with both Augurs, Ninja 1 back, and have 1 Pyroblast up. And I think that's just what I want to do. I could also just play Lightning Bolt on their Spire Golem if I don't need to Pyro. I'm going to go for the Augur because I get to bounce. Oh, I misclicked. I meant to Ninja there. That's pretty unfortunate. Damn. That hurts. I meant to Ninja this. That would have been so much better. All right, well, let's play from where we're at. It's just a misclick. Nothing I can do. Let's go bottom, top. I don't want to go for Bolt and just get blown out by Spellsetter, so I'm just going to play another red source and pass. That was a huge mistake by me, but again, it wasn't a decision I made. It was literally just a misclick, so you just got to chalk it up. That'll happen sometimes. All right, if they go for Ninja, I should probably just go for Pyroblast on it. I meant Bolt. Man, I'm all over the place today. I can Bolt it. They counter with like Spell Stutter. Then they replay Spire Golem. Maybe I do want a Pyro because then I can save the Bolt for killing Spire. I'll do this. Like if they have the Spell Setter here, that's good for them, but I think we can beat that. Oh, they Ninja again. All right, that was a blowout. But even now, it's not that bad. Man, missing our Ninja hit was so bad. That's what was bad. They replay Spire. Okay, so now I'm probably going to be able to kill that of 1 mind. Okay, they're kind of going off here. We're certainly getting punished. All right, let's play Island. Attack with both Augurs. Then we're going to get to kill the Spire Golem and replay some stuff. Okay, so now I just can go for Ninja of the Deep Hours. I guess I might want to go for just Moon Circuit Hacker because then I can replay Augur, have a blocker, and Lightning Bolt, and have Dispel up. I still think we're pretty far ahead at this point. Cannonade. Don't want to play that right now. Lightning Bolt. This. Could have played Augur first. Not sure it's super relevant. Take Counterspell. And pass the turn. Yeah, Dispel is nice. Plus, we can just play this other ninja next turn, so we're totally fine. No attacks from the opponent. Interesting. I wonder if we can set up a cannonade here somehow. Probably just don't even want to yet. Lightning Bolt. I can bolt their Ninja of the Deep Hours right now and have double counter backup. But then I don't necessarily get to kill Spire Golem at all. But I probably don't get to kill Spire Golem anyway. Or removing a blocker is pretty nice here. Let's see, attack with everything. How are they going to block? They're going to block Spire Golem on Augur, Ninja on Augur maybe. Then I could just Ninja my Ninja. No, they're going to... I guess I can't attack with this. Basically, no matter what. I think this is good. This kind of keeps our cards flowing, and I don't care that much about Spire Golem. And I can potentially win a counter war here with double counter. Okay, I guess not. Do have Cannonade, though. So Cannonade should be pretty good. Unless they have another spell setter, but I'll be able to go like Cannonade, attack with both Augurs, Ninja one back. Could have just started by attacking there. Yep, playing some Fae. I have to just take here. I don't want to just chump. They have another Moon Circuit. Oh no, we knew about that. Wonder if I should have chumped. No, I don't think so because I actually want that in play so I can try to cannonade it away. They have 3 cards in hand. We need them to not have Counterspell, Hydro, or Spell Setter. It's a lot. All right, there's a Scred. It's actually pretty good. I can beat a Spell Setter now with this Scred. Counter. Damn. I think I just kill the Spire Golem on their upkeep. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The misclick hurt us a lot this game. All right. That was nice that that worked. So they looks like they're probably going to Ninja here. They are the 8 Ninja deck. But there's a good chance we're going to be able to Ninja next turn because we're going to attack with all these. I guess they could just go block, block, block with Spell Stutter or something. But then they have to just kind of get wrecked on one of their creatures. Now we're in a pretty bad spot. Very Miscreant. They have Spell Stutter in hand. Moon Circuit. Start by attacking with everything. Have to try. They're gonna snap something? Fine with that. Yeah, the misclick just really hurt. Opponent's in the tank now. I'm not sure how they should or how they're going to block. I feel like they have snap here. Piracy Charm. I'm gonna think for a second. Like I could have something. And then I'll let it resolve. So now they could just block one with their Ninja of the Deep Hours. And chump or trade, they're chumping. Okay. So now I can go Hardcast, Moon Circuit, or Ninja of the Deep Hours. Probably Hardcast Moon Circuit, because then I can just trade for one of their ninjas. That was an aggressive attack from us, but I think we had to do it. It's a close game. Good game here. They're just staying back, which is also a good sign. It means they can't really answer these augurs right now. And then I could just hardcast this ninja or see what we draw. Stormbound Geist. Okay, well, I'm just going to play that. And then I'll pass the turn. I can actually ninja back the Stormbound Geist next turn. Just leave the augurs back to block these ninjas. I just feel like the blue-red deck, your spells are just so much more powerful than the mono-blue deck. If you're not getting tempoed out, the blue-red deck is favored. They're going to Piracy Charm one of these or something. I have seen more people playing Piracy Charm recently. Gut Shot. Okay. Sure. Again, we know about spells that are in their hand. Ash Barrens. I think I hold that for now. I guess I attack with both. Try to ninja back my augur. This has a, it's cheaper to replay. It has a good, ETB effect. Spell Stutter Sprite. I didn't want to just play Ash Barrens, but now I think I'm going to. Generally don't want to play multiple Ash Barrens out, but I think in this game I'm supposed to. Nice. They're at 10, we're at 14. They can draw one card here. I could flash in Spell Stutter to go for a double block, but I don't think I even need to. Spell Stutter to fight over any one mana spell is huge. Especially because we know they have a Spell Stutter, but they don't have any fairies in play right now. I can counter a Miscreant or a Faeries here with this, or at least try to. All right. Now I can cycle right now, I think. Just attack with these two. Could attack with all, but I think that's a little bit greedy. It does give me a potential turn 2 clock, but I think I like staying back to block Ninja, not letting them draw 2 extra cards. They're just doing nothing. I think I need to let them draw even another card here, excuse me. I mean, they're drawing an extra card per turn, but so am I. They're not committing any more to the board right now. And now I have Spellstutter plus Counterspell. 7 cards to our essentially 2 cards. So we're behind, but they're not doing anything. Not going to flash in Spellstutter. They're also at 6. There's a Scred. That's a nice one. I think I do want to play land. They could have Spell Stutter or Spell Pierce or something. Oops, let's just attack with these. This Scred should be pretty good here, I think. Wow, they're going to go to 2. So they're dead to a Lightning Bolt. Fairy Seer. It's almost kind of risky to play that because it allows them to start playing a bunch of spell splitters and stuff. I could do nothing. So let's say I go for Faeries here. They're gonna go for Spell Stutter. I can go for Scred that. And then they're gonna go for another Counterspell, Dispel, Hydro, something. I almost feel like it's better to do nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. It's just what my gut is telling me to do. I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like if I just allow them to like me to commit this and then they just get to play Spell Stutter into this, they're gonna win a big fight and potentially crush me. I just don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna go for nothing until they make a move because yeah, this is good for us. I mean, they're dead to this right now. Do I go for fight right now, like Scred on that? I don't think I want to do anything. Another Spell Stutter. That's actually solid. I'm going to attack with these two, offer the trade ninja for ninja. We do have old border, so ours is a little stronger, but they're flashing Spell Stutter to chump. Maybe I even just let this happen. I guess I can just Scred the Spell Stutter and then start fighting with all my counters. Because this is lethal. Yeah, let's just do this. And then if they Hydro, I can Spell Stutter that. Let's just counterspell. So I successfully waited long enough where they had to flash this in. Nice. GG's. They said, have a good week. You as well. Thanks for the match, if it lets me say it. All right, that was a fun match. Thought we may get punished there from the misclick, but we were able to pull it out. And they did have Spell Pierce in all lands. Wow, that's a lot of lands. That's unfortunate. They got flooded. And I mean, I guess we didn't really get Mana Screed, but they drew a lot of lands. Wow, unfortunate. But like I said, flood happens in this matchup, and it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. All right, but again, I've won plenty of times from the mono blue side in that matchup, but it always just feels like tough. It feels like you're struggling the entire time. The blue red side just feels like you're just like controlling the game. So nice, good start. Beat mono blue in round one. Let's go round two. All right, round two against Karu Fisio. Hand's not the best, but it's not the worst either. Opponent's on a mulligan to 6. Let's see what we're up against. Uh-oh, Boros. Sleed preordain. I generally like to preordain first. Yo, Tiago with the consistent raids. What's up? Welcome all my Brazilian friends. Love to see it. These are pretty bad. I'll take the Scred. I have a lot more cantrips to find more lands, red sources, and stuff. Hope your stream was good, Tiago. Another ninja. It's pretty bad here. They missed a land drop? Okay, that's good for us. Probably just playing cantrips here. Maybe we find something to play. All right, I got to bottom these. All right. This is actually good. Sick. Yo, Mega Kirby, thanks for subbing there. Appreciate all the follows and everything. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go draw the Preordain and then draw the Augur. Then we can Augur into this Lightning Bolt. If they miss another land drop, they're going to be so far behind here. Because we're hitting land drops, we get to play Augur next turn. Sure, oh, they hit it. Sure, our hand isn't that good, but if they missed a land drop there, they were in so much trouble. Now it's up in the air because if they just play Core Skyfish or Glinthawk next turn, they get a lot of value. So let's Augur into the Lightning Bolt and then probably play a Preordain. I could leave up Dispel actually. I'm gonna take Preordain actually. It's a pretty big tell if I don't play Preordain, but I don't want to protect this. No, it's not. Actually gonna top here. Maybe I don't need third ninja. That's a little bit greedy. But I do want Faeries here. If my auger gets bolted, I definitely want to be able to play Faeries here. Yeah, there's Core Sky for sure. Them being choked on mana is still pretty terrible for them. I think I'm going to weed Preordain and then Faeries here. I think that's better. Bottom. Don't need more islands. There's a fjord. Nice. Faeries here. I want another ninja. I don't think so. Bottom. Would have been interesting to top the Ash Barrens, but I think now that I have the fjord, I just don't need it. Now I'm feeling like I'm in a great spot. That I finally found my red source. Oh, UPS wants Serpentine? Yeah, I mean there's so many decks, right? So little time. I want to play all the decks too, trust me. We really got to win this matchup, this game too, because this matchup is tough. So being able to take a game one really helps our chances moving forward. Yeah, we bottomed a ton of cards. Ooh, that is pretty scary. Still probably need to scred this though, because I need to get a ninja hit in. I can ignore this for a while. Moon Circuit. I think I go scred this. I think I will go for Moon Circuit. No, I'll go for Ninja. I can still leave up Dispel. I like just getting the actual deep hours down here. Let's go deep. I was pretty tempted to play one Moe D. That would have been sweet. I should do that next time. Spell Stutter Spray. Let's just play Faeries here. Whew. Don't actually need Mountain, but I do need Scred. All right. Again, just in such a good position here. If they need to tap out for things like spare supplies, we're just really doing well. I'm just going to counter this. They have like 8 instants in their deck, and it's Bolt and Galv Blast. Sure, they might just play another Bolt here, but that's fine. Looks like that's what they're going to do. So I'm going to have to take 4 if they want to attack with the Seeker, but then I can potentially attack back. They've used 2 Lightning Bolts and took their entire turn to do so. Fine with the Ninja going down. And I don't really care about the 4-point life swing. It's more about the card advantage. We're hitting like a bunch of land drops. I'm drawing Scred as well. Probably just kill Seeker though. Because I can just... I have an interesting option here of going Scred the Thraben Inspector, attack with both, Ninja both. I get to draw 2 cards right now and have 2 ninjas in play. Get both my creatures back in hand. I like it. Get to draw 2 cards. We play Augur or Fairy Seer Ponder. I think Augur. and take a lightning bolt. I took bolt over counter there because I can just answer this that's already in play. I can clear the way for these. I already have one piece of interaction for the stack right here. They're going synth. This is good for us. Yeah, that's reasonable new plan, but I felt like the body of Augur was worth. If they want to play like something like a core Skyfisher that turn, then I get to just have my 1-3 in play. Plus, I can ninja this back next turn potentially, which is really strong. They're going off with synth here. The good thing is getting into bring. Oh wow, they hit perfects. They hit land into Gal Blast. So that's obviously worst case scenario for us. The thing is, I was going to say, getting 4 Hydroblast helps a lot in this matchup, specifically to counter Synth. That's huge. So they're going to kill one of our ninjas, I assume. Huge life point swing again. I still think we're doing okay. They have Synth in hand, which I can counter next turn potentially. And I have a lot more lands than them. Not going to chump. No way. I think I want to lead Seer into Ponder because I could hit like another ninja or something. Now I could go Ponder, potentially Shuffle, and then Seer. I like that, I think. There's 2 good cards here. So let's draw the Scred. I might want to just kill both their creatures. I guess I can because I'm going to loot with my Moon Circuit. So I'm fine here. Shuffle your library, no. Lightning Bolt this. Attack with both. Loot with this ninja. Draw the Spell Stutter Sprite. Discard Island. Cycle because we know our top card's Fjord. Play Mountain. Play Scred. Play Faeries here. That was a good turn. Bottom, top. And then they're going to play Synth. I'm going to Spell Stutter it. And then we're just pretty far ahead at that point. They do have a lot of cards in hand. But we're still looking good. That last turn was sweet. We just took so many actions. Okay. Somewhat of a desperation Skyfisher just to bounce a land. I guess they can replay land, play removal spell here, but we're drawing Bolt for this. If they kill this, it's kind of annoying. But I still have one more counter in hand, so I still have more to do. And just attack with everything. Leave out the Stutter. They only have 3 cards as well, so again, we're doing okay. One of the cards in hand is a Spare Supplies, right? This is a core Sky Spare Supplies. I'm gonna just let that resolve. I just want to fight over things that like affect the board right now. I'll actually just counter this. It allows my Augur to get through for more damage. Not sure if it's worth it, but I did it. I mean, this is just drawing them cards to hand that they have to play, and they're choked on mana. Ooh, another Spell Stutter. Fantastic draw. Now we just need to draw any ninja, and that should seal it up. And we're already in a good spot as is. We can counter any core Skyfisher or Glinthawk here. Any removal spell, potentially just let that resolve. Golden Egg, let that resolve. I never liked Golden Egg that much. but I guess it can be kind of like a necessary evil. I'm gonna stutter that too. Don't know if I even needed to, but I like it. Nice. Cantrip is great here. Counterspell is great. Bolt is great. We've had some pretty good top decks of Sprite into Augur when we needed it. See if we can hit on this too. What's up, Pumpkin Queen? I don't want these. Just shuffle. True Fairies here anyway. Bottom, top, attack with all. Without a Wrath, I'm feeling like they can't really get out of this. They're at 7. We're drawing Lightning Bolt. It's just looking solid. We might even have some damage to spare. Good to know about. Probably just shouldn't have showed this. I guess they don't know that it's lethal yet. Okay, sweet. I guess it was already. Oh no, if they blocked, it wouldn't have been. It would have been one short. Yeah, they didn't block. I see. All right. Might even want one Gorilla Shaman. It can be obviously bad when they don't draw their artifact lands, but when they do, especially as the game goes longer, just like play a thing, kill 3 of their lands can be good. Okay, I feel like Moon Circuit is terrible against Thraben Inspector. I feel like our removal spells are good for the most part, but maybe we can't have that many of them. I like to side out some Faeries here because they get brickwalled by Glinthawk and Core Skyfisher pretty quickly. And I can side out a Spell Stutter too, keep all my cantrips. Spell Stutter just, they have so many 1-drops. I can just do this. I think I like all the ninjas. Just try to counter Synth with Hydroblast. I could side out Dispel too, because I'm going to have 4 Hydroblast. It's already a ton of that effect. Yeah, maybe I just don't need Dispel. Keep in Lightning Bolt even. Side like this. Kind of like it. Let's try it. Yeah. I love boarding in Gorilla Shaman. Like, they're like, oh, they have like 3 or 4 artifact lands in their deck. It's bringing Shaman. This hand is bad. 5 lands, and I cannot brainstorm these away. This is where brainstorm would be good. I'm gonna just mulligan. All right, this is much better. Keep. I can get ultra greedy, just put back land. I want all this action. They're probably not going to play Synth quite yet. I think I want to just lead on Fjord. Yo, it's Max, by the way, but what's up? I prefer cantrips. I mean, mostly I started out the cantrips in the fairy mirror because of spell stutter spray. It makes it a little bit worse. Both players don't necessarily draw like their entire decks. They have a ton of value, but I think keeping the cantrips here is fine because we have some bad cards like Moon Circuit to side out, so it makes a big difference. I'm gonna play Faeries here. I think I actually want another Hydroblast. Countering the burn spells and the... maybe I just bottom. I need another land as well. Bottoming the Faeries here for sure, I think. I think I should just bottom this too. I think random cards is better than that. Especially since we already have one Hydro. I really want them to just play Synth right now. That would be so good for us. So close. Okay, no Glinthawk is good though. Now next turn I have either counter or spell stutter plus Hydro up. Or I can just choose to hit with Ninja right here and then have Hydro up. I'm gonna do that. If I don't misclick. I'm gonna not replay Faeries here. It's so likely that they could have a burn spell. Glinthawk. Okay. I could have waited one turn on the Ninja and left up counters here. I still think this is fine, actually. Sure, maybe they're playing around Hydro, or maybe they're just kind of getting lucky, but I still think this is all fine. I can just even trade my Ninja for their Glinthawk here. I already got to draw a card out of it, too. Journey to Nowhere. Well, now that took a bad turn for me. I wasn't expecting Journey to Nowhere. I didn't even get to use my mana there. Kind of brutal. Debating if I should even cantrip this turn. We know about spare supplies. I think I'm just going to go Faeries here pass. I want to have double interaction up. Bottom, top. They play spare supplies. I think I let that resolve. They attack with Glinthawk. I'm obviously not blocking. Suppose I could have just spell stuttered the spare supplies, but I feel like they're going to play another spell here. 3 mana. What is this? Maybe they mistapped? Oh, Glinthawk. They can't even counter this with a lightning bolt. If they try to pyro, I can just Hydro. So glad I left up double interaction rather than cantripping there. They could have another Glinthawk, third. But that's beatable. Again, this matchup is tough. We're drawing Spell Stutter Sprite, which is a really solid draw. Not going to double block. No chance of that. I wonder if I do nothing here. I'm going to do it. Now I have Counterspell and Spell Stutter up, which I actually might need to have both up here to feel safe. And I can just play this Augur next turn. There's not really a rush. Kind of taking an interesting line in this game, but I think I like it. Just figured that they would jam. Kind of got rewarded that they did. I don't think they're necessarily tapping mana badly because they didn't know if they want this red up, and if they weren't going to use it, just tapping Garrison is solid there. I think that's fine. Gotta wait on these preordains as well. I could have preordained and hit a land, but I want to bottom any lands off preordains anyway. If they pyroed that, I would have countered back, I think. It's close. I'm not sure if they should, though, because they might want to have 3 mana up for other interaction. I would probably have just tapped Garrison like that as well. I'm not sure. It's tough to say. Kind of want Bolt so I can start getting in, but another counter is really good as well. I think I'd rather just have another counter. I can draw another removal spell later. Yeah, that's close. Maybe taking Bolt there is better, but I don't think I'm in a rush to start attacking. I want to just keep controlling the game. Three mana now. Oh, crack spare supplies for white. So they are tapping like that now. Opponent must have heard us. Is opponent in chat? I don't think they are. I don't think so. I'm kind of just messing around. But I did check. Alright, they play Great Furnace, 5 cards in hand, but we have 4 good spells in hand. Lightning Bolt, a spell setter spray. Resolves. Don't want to fight over that. Want to fight over like the synthesizers, the core Skyfishers, the Glinhawks, the really like high value cards. I don't really care about having that spell setter in play at all. Lightning Bolt. Nice. I can lead Preordain here now, I think. I mean, another land's not even that bad. It allows me to also play this Preordain and this Bolt this turn and leave up counter. I just don't know if I even need more lands. I'm probably going to draw another land naturally. I don't want to be flooded. I'm going to go bottom top. I'm going to go Lightning Bolt this. Start attacking for 3, leave up counter. Because another land doesn't like let me like really double spell there effectively, sure I can play this Preordain, but then I would just be topping the Augur anyway. So I don't love that. So I think I like just bottoming the land. If I miss on lands for a bunch more turns now that I bottom the land, sure, it would have been nice to have 1 more mana. But I think this is fine. See, I'm just going to let this resolve. I don't really want to fight over there, like just random removal spells on my creatures. I already got value. I just need to stop their big flyers. And by big flyers, I mean like 2/2s like Glinthawk. It's a lot bigger than mine. They have 3 cards in hand to our 4 good cards, so just in a great spot here. All right, now I'm going to go Preordain, probably play Mountain, play Augur. I don't think I even need double counter up. Let's go bottom. Could have gone top, and then guaranteed hit off the Augur. I think that was a mistake, actually. Just went a little bit too fast there, but if I hit on this Augur, I get kind of rewarded anyway. So we probably will miss, yeah. Could have guaranteed hit there. I would have had to draw a land to do so, though, so it's hard to say. I had a still 3 looks, like, I didn't know any of those top 3 cards. And I got to draw the Ponder, bottom the land, which is good value, so it's tough to say. I think we're ahead right now, though. Looks like they don't really have anything good to do, and they know about a counter, but they don't know about our second one, and they're just a little bit flooded. So let's see if they can beat Boros. Feels like you're like, again, walking on eggshells this entire matchup. Like, You have to play so carefully. It's a really close matchup. Now I'm just gonna not even ponder here. Should have pondered probably. The fact that they're not doing anything yet means one counter up is probably enough. And I also have bolt up. Could have ninja this turn. Just making a couple, minor mistakes here. We still have now double removal spell plus counter spell up here. Just want to counter any like spare supplies, synthesizer type card right now because I can just kill the core Skyfishers and Glint Hawks at this point. So I just really want to stop the enablers. Galvanic Blast, Spell Stutter Spray. Just gonna let that resolve too. Not trying to fight over, again, their removal spells on these creatures. I don't really care about those. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna ninja this back. Just keep getting value. Yeah, this is fantastic for us. Now they only have 2 cards in hand. We have 2 counter spells and 2 removal spells. It's right where you want to be. We're drawing Evolving Wilds, which is fine. I'll just play it and crack. Again, made a couple mistakes this game, but still feeling good. Now I feel like I counter. Like, what can they really do? Play another removal spell? Have 0 cards? I want to just kind of put it away at this point. All right, no counter up. We do have removal spells. They play Synth. If they were sandbagging that, then good on the opponent, sure. Into Bolt. Okay. Man, if they just Glinthawk here, it's so bad. That means they would have had to have Synth or Glinthawk in hand and draw the other one, though. So that would be pretty unfortunate. Looks like they're going to crack Synth here, which is fine. Electrickery? Sure. Not the best time for the opponent to hit that. I'll just kill the 2/2 at the end of their turn so I have more mana. I'm just going to scred it because I'm not worried about a big creature really. And I want to be able to bolt phase. They have 0 cards. Yeah, we're just super far ahead now. Yeah, they could play Guardian. That would be, I was just thinking that too. So now they're probably going to. Thanks, Stompy. All right, missed twice on Augur. That'll happen. We do have a low spell count. But we're just in a fantastic position here. Probably could have won this game more easily. It's not over yet, but again, looking good here. They top deck Synth. Oh, Gal Blast that. I think I should just counter at this point because I want to make a ninja like a really live draw. Plus, Hydro only counters red spells, obviously. Okay, that's good. Really good against an opponent with 0 cards. A lot of people do not play one or hold campus, but it's just so good in these situations to have that scry. Couple more turns. Any 1-drop, I'll snap spell stutter it. Snap bolt. They actually get no value out of this Skyfisher. I can just let it resolve. They're just going to bounce this replay. Just going to bolt it. Rather save counterspell for something that I can't bolt. Nice. The control mage's favorite place to be. Multiple counterspells in hand, opponent with 0 cards in hand. It's a big difference when this deck draws its synths early or doesn't. This card is just so strong. It's way stronger than I originally thought. I thought having to play the spell that turn would be too big of a detriment, but it just turns out it's not when all your spells cost 1 and 2 mana. Plus, just flickering it, you just get so much value. I think there's basically no way that we can lose from here. I'm just going to play this. We have 2 more counter spells. We're drawing Scred. And then land next turn. But now we just have a two turn clock with 2 counters. I think I actually just counter this if it's any removal spell, because whatever they draw I can counter, and then I just kill them. You draw all 4 counters? No, just 3. Yeah, this game's super over. I think there's no outs. Like maybe some type of flashback spell can keep them alive, but I don't think so. I wouldn't have even really countered there, except that I knew they had only 1 card. I can counter that spell plus their next one. So I can just counter, guarantee the win this way. Sick.
You know, when I see a car like this, first thing I do is I say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at
the
it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
All right. Having a good time here. I guess the opponent was just looking at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Would you look at that? All right. GG's opponent. Let's go round 3. All right, welcome to round 3 against Fabon. We're going to keep this hand. 4 lands is a tiny bit much, but it's fine. Looks good. It's going to be a Fae Mirror, it looks like it. I think I'm just going to play my own Faeries here. Just bottom any lands, topmost spells that look good. Yep. Is it mono blue Fae again? Are we gonna get snapped into Ninja? That'd be pretty brutal. Augur. Alright, looks like it's a mirror or blue-black Fae. Counterspell. We still don't know what it is. I kind of want to resolve my own Augur here. I could attack, offer the trade, and just threaten a Moon Circuit into play Fjord. I think I like just playing Augur. Alright. They are going to have Counterspell up now, but that's okay. Opponent choosing good versions and arts. Here, as you can see, Evolving Wilds pass. Now I think I'm going to attack with Faeries here. They can trade, and then I can just play Ponder, maybe cycle Ash Barrens, maybe play Fjord as well. I feel like they're gonna trade, but I don't really want to go like cycle Ash Barrens, try to play Scred right now. Then I don't know, it just doesn't seem good to me. I think just trading here is fine. Ponder, they're not gonna counter, I don't think. I guess they could spell Fetter. That would be pretty bad actually. They don't. Nice. Okay, so I want Counterspell and Scred, and I do not want Ash Barrens. I don't get to use my mana efficiently if I want to draw both of those. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Ash Barrens, Scred, counter, draw the counter right now, play Fjord, and then I can choose to cycle the Ash Barrens and not draw the Scred, or I can choose to draw the Scred and then Ash Barrens next turn. All right, it's the mirror. Looks like we're going to get hit by Ninja here most likely. I think I do want to draw that Scred. It's a little bit awkward, but I think that's what I want to do. All right, we're definitely behind, but we can come back. Again, I think I want to draw the Scred. Let's kill this right now while they're tapped out. Do I play Moon Circuit Hacker? I want to try to counterspell their Augur. So that's what I'm going to do. Potentially need to stop on my upkeep because I don't want to draw land. I need to Ash Barrens. They're probably going to fight over this. Yeah. They missed on Augur. I can Scred that. Let's go cycle for Island. Might need to play Moon Circuit at this point. I'll hold this Fjord in hand just in case I can get a Moon Circuit hit in. Island, and then draw for turn. Bolt. All right, let's go land. Scred. Maybe I shouldn't have even had played that land, but this is good. Now I have Bolt up. Obviously, if this was another Ninja or something, that would have been much better. Another Augur. Augur is the most important card in these matchups because it can be a 2-for-1 and it enables your Ninja to really get a good engine going. They revealed Bolt. I want to wait to Bolt because I could draw a piece of protection. Let's lead on Augur. Counter, nice. I think I can play the Fjord now. I guess I do Bolt right now because I can win a counter war, but if I do it on their upkeep, maybe I lose the counter war. I do generally like playing these matchups. I feel like I fare well in this matchup generally just because I played this deck a lot and this matchup a lot. So they know about this counter. I just want to kill this now because then future ninjas I draw are better. I know I can resolve it right now because they have 2 mana and I have a counter. So I think it's good to kill it now while I know that I can win the fight over it. They're trying to spell stutter. They know about this. Yeah, they're going to let it go. They have 3 cards, we have 1 card, but we have an Augur on the table. Both of us with 6 lands, so we're down a card because they've hit with Ninja once. What is this? Ice? Just to draw, I guess? Sure. They spell stutter here, I'll counter. They have a counter spell. Okay, they let it resolve. Nice. Bottom, top, go. Them having fire. Oh, wow. This may go really well for them and it may go really poorly. It all depends if this spread can resolve. Okay, looks like we're likely to be good. That's also why I'm not playing any Monarch cards right now. A lot of decks like Boros and Fae Mirrors, a lot of decks are just really well set up to take the Monarch. So another one? Okay, just cast Ninja. We're just still in a fantastic position here. Play land to play around any like multiple spell pierces or something. Don't want to see a spell stutter here, but I'm gonna play the Ponder, the Preordain. Counterspell. Okay. They might be able to take it back. Come on, removal spell. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. They have a land. Nice. Oh, they're just going to give us the Monarch here. Definitely not playing that spell stutter yet. There's a lot of 1-drops. And they just kind of gave us this game with Monarch. That was a... They probably felt like they had to go for it, but it was just so good for us that they did. They have 2 cards. I feel like I don't need to go for it. I have the Monarch. I'll play those. I can just Moon Circuit this back to my hand if I need to. If I need to, I mean, if I want to. Sweet. And I have the full 4 Pyros and 4 Hydros. Let's counter that. Dispel. Try to spell stutter that. We got him. Monarch, too good. Didn't even play a Monarch card. Alright. Stormbound Geist. All the Hydros. It's hard to sideboard in this matchup when you have this many hate cards because you have to take out... You're siding in so many cards. Some people even have 2 Stormbound Geists. Alright. How do we like sideboarding here? Do I want Cannonade? Can be a blowout. I can do like that. Cannonade can obviously be pretty bad as well, but I think when it's good, it's just like incredible. If I don't side out the Scred, I have to side out Spell Stutter or Ninja. I could side out one of these ninjas. I don't need that many ways to win. I just need to win like the counter wars and keep all their creatures off the table. I'll just go like this. 4 ninjas is kind of a lot, considering we only have these 10 creatures to ninja back. But we have all interaction, 10 things to ninja back, and 4 ninjas. Seems good. I guess we have one more potential thing, but usually you don't ninja that. Alright, this looks good. We're kind of just so far, you know, knock on wood, smashing this league. We're undefeated in games so far. Thing looks fine. Opponents on the mulligan. Okay. They do have Fire Ice in their deck, so that helps them. And we don't have a turn 1 removal spell or a Fairy Seer, but they don't have the turn 1 Fairy Seer. Maybe siding out 2 Fairy Seer is greedy, but I probably should have only sided 1 out. Kind of brutal. Hopefully they just miss. They hit Dispel. Do not like that. Probably just going to bolt this right now. Play Preordain. Bottom, top. It's not like Fairy Seer is that good, but it's pretty good with Spell Stutter Spray. It's something to do. It's cheap. I like it. Alright, do they have another Augur? That would be pretty brutal. We know they have Dispel. Fairy Seer, that's fine. So now, hopefully I get to go Fairy Seer. They try to interact for 1 mana, and I get to Spell Stutter it and have 2 creatures in play. I think that would put us pretty far ahead. I feel like these are good enough, both of them. Could have drawn the ninja first, but I felt like drawing the land was safer, so I can have more interaction up next turn, guaranteed. Another Fairies here. I think I need to let this resolve. Don't really want to try to go for like a fight right now. They just want to like snap trade, I think. I think I want to just trade. If they ninja this back, they can ninja with the spell up, which is pretty bad for me. All right, so I can go like on their upkeep, Pyroblast this, and then have like counter or spell stutter plus Hydro up. I feel like going for it on their upkeep is best. I think I want to Pyroblast this. I don't want to like let them ninja at all. Dispel. So if I go Spell Stutter and they play a red removal spell, I can go for Hydro. Then they need another piece of interaction, which they could have, but so let's me use my Hydro here. And it like pretty much taps them out on their turn as well. Nice. Successfully killed Fairies here. They have 1 card left. Let's go. Jam. Oh, so close. Okay, let's go. They play a ninja. Okay, we can beat that. Let's lead Preordain. Bottom, top, Pyro, attack and draw. Nice. No need to play the Fairies here. I'd rather just have counter up, just in case. Land Fairies here, so I have both my spells up. Fairies here before ninja is pretty good. Okay. That was some good draws from the opponent, but is it going to be enough? If they top deck a ninja right now, then yeah, it might be enough. But if they don't, likely will not. Thank you. I'll cycle now. Counterspell was great. Top decking the second ninja was pretty funny when I was just tapping out for ninjas. We're getting a little flooded, but we're really just so far ahead at this point. They draw a ninja, though. Maybe they sided out some ninjas. I want to keep playing lands, I think. It's unlikely that I'm really going to Moon Circuit and discard cards at this point. Oh, I actually sided out all my Moon Circuits anyway. Rather play around Spell Pierce eventually. I don't have Brainstorms, so I don't even have Ponders, actually. I wonder what they're drawing. Maybe lands that they're not playing, maybe interaction pieces. And we've been drawing 2 cards a turn here to their 1. Just super far ahead. Drawing a lot of lands, though. They have 4 lands in play. We have 9 plus 2 more in hand. I could just flash in Spell Threader here. Just don't think I need to do that. Okay. That should basically seal it up, I think. Nice. Still don't even need to kill that Spell Threader at this point. Now our hand is just stacked. They're at 6. I guess I do. Just because if they want to fight right now, I can fight. I can use my mana. I still have triple counter backup after this. It's pretty gross. GG's. You as well. See ya. Faebon, always a pleasure to play against. Really nice opponent. Got him. 3060. Can start to smell the 50. Let's go. See you running round 4. Hey, sorry, welcome to round 4. I just missed the very beginning of this game. Opponent played Mountain Go. We're against Opie. Again, I apologize here. I played a Preordain, and I saw Counterspell plus Ponder, and I bottomed both because while Counterspell I thought could be good, I figured they were either Rakdos Burn or Burn. I wanted Counterspell, but I would rather have hit my land drops. So I bottomed both in order to hit lands. Then I drew Ashburn, then I just drew Island for turn. So sorry, I just missed the very first turn of that game, but opponent just played Mountain and Carnarium, and that's it. So you didn't miss much. Okay. Definitely have some options here. I was gonna say I don't hate playing Moon Circuit, but I actually think I do, because if I just play Moon Circuit, they just go like Lightning Bolt, kill it. I'm like, that wasn't very good. So instead I can go play Island, play Ponder, draw the best card out of the 3, and then Ash Barrens. And if there's all really, really good cards, I can just not Ash Barrens till later. Plus I have Dispel Up. I mean, these cards are basically exactly what I want. I don't think I need Fjord. What I can do is I can also just play Faeries here. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to bottom the Fjord, top the Augur. Sweet. Opponent can start going off here with like Faithless Looting into Alms, or okay, they just Vampire's Kiss. They're still setting up. This is a sorcery. Okay. Now I think I want to just hit with Ninja, replay Faeries here. They're gonna have to start spending burn on my creatures, and if they don't, they like get crushed. So let's just start by hitting with Ninja. Draw. Get our engine going. Replay Seer. What about top, and then I can guaranteed hit on Augur? Don't really need this land. Just not going to do that. I'll take a Preordain, I think. I think it's just a strong enough card here. Cantrips are busted. This deck is pretty cool, though. Like, like with these blood tokens, your madness cards turn the blood token into, like, draw a card, basically. Wow, opponent's draw has actually not even been that good, though. They're just not really doing that much yet. They only have a treasure up as well. I think I start by attack with both just Ninja, see what happens. Draw 2. It's a lot of cards. Evolving Wilds. A lot of tap lands here. I don't really need red mana yet. I think I like going play Faeries here, and then probably just play Ash Barrens, leave up Spellstutter Sprite. Alternatively, I can just play Ash Barrens past the turn, but then I have to discard a card also. I'm just gonna go with the Fairy Seer line. Another Fairy Seer is not bad. I just don't think I need it. I actually don't think I need Scred. I'll just bottom. We still have 7 cards in hand, and we have 3 creatures in play. We are at 16, but we have some interaction up here. They have so many ways to loot already. I just don't think this really matters that much. They discard land, and their hand has been really bad. I'm gonna blood token here into spell. Or flashback looting. Gurmag Angler. That is pretty good against us here. Wasn't necessarily expecting that. Alright. It's just Ash Barrens. Get Mountain. Wish we had the Scred now, huh? Have seen people play this. I kind of want to play Evolving Wilds, get Mountain here, and then just play Augur, have Spellstutter up. Then I can have like double bolt up. I can find Scred for this eventually. Maybe I should have Augured first, because if I find Scred right now, I guess I didn't have 5 snow permanents anyway. I like this line actually. Nice, there's Scred, perfect. And just attack for 1. We can Scred this next turn. And still have Dispel or spells that are up here. If they flashback looting at this point, I think I'm just gonna spell stutter it. Looting from hand. I'm gonna let it resolve because if they just like play the red instant, I can just dispel that. Discard Epicure Mountain, okay? If they attack, I think I'm chumping. I don't want to take 5 against the burn deck. They're doing nothing. Wow. Their hand has been so bad. All right, let's try to spell stutter this. Deadly Dispute. Thrill of Possibility. Oh, interesting. That's why they weren't playing anything. Okay, that just worked. Wow, surprised that worked. Okay, let's go land, preordain, bottom, top, spread this, attack with everything. I feel like we're just in a commanding position now. And I want to draw first and then draw discard. Nice. Opponent's draw was just terrible. This is like the worst draw from that deck almost that I've ever seen. Alms of the Vein, I don't care about, but I'll just dispel. I guess I can just spell Fetter the. I just don't care about this at all. Just let that resolve and then spell Fetter this. I could have dispelled it because I guess spell Fetter counters more of their deck. Fiery Temper, I can still dispel that. And then I guess I just bolt them because I could find third Lightning Bolt. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I find a third bolt, I kill. I'll ponder main phase 1. Could find ninjas as well. I'll draw the Moon Circuit. Shuffle the other cards away. Moon Circuit back. Spell Stutter Sprite. I guess I can Moon Circuit my Moon Circuit and then Moon Circuit Spell Stutter for value. Could have also just Moon Circuited double Spell Stutter there. But I don't think it matters too much what we do. Oh, they're dead. Whoops, I didn't mean to slow roll them. I forgot that we had so much extra damage from the ninjas. New plan saw it before I did. All right, Hydro comes in. They have Gurmag and Faithus Looting. And maybe Bump in the Night. Is that enough reason for Relic? Probably not, right? Yeah, that was pretty sick. I think Stormbound might be okay. It trades with their 2/2. It just trades with 2 cards almost no matter what. I guess not Pyroblast on the stack, but other than that, it does. I feel like Gorilla Shaman's also pretty decent. Maybe want both of them. They play don't they play a bunch of artifact lands? No, they have a bunch of mountains. Alright. Maybe one is still fine. I can like still blow up a bunch of treasures and or blood tokens if they're sitting around like they were last game. I'll resist boarding that in. Can board out actually some number of lightning bolts. I do need to kill their kitchen imps. It's tough. Moon Circuit seems good. Like all my plans seem good. Don't really know how to sideboard here. Moon Circuit and Ninja and all my creatures seem like basically plan A that I want to be on. I could just not side in Stormbound Geist because it's a little bit clunky. It is really good against Kitchen Imp too. I just don't want to go down too far on removal spells and die to Kitchen Imps. They also block my creatures really well. I have 30 seconds here. I can side out a spell stutter because a lot of their madness cards cost additional mana. Make spell stutter a little bit worse. I'm also just running out of time. I'm not exactly sure what to do. It's really tough here. I wanted my cantrips. I think the Hydroblasts are just good enough. You want them. But I think I want to be on the ninja plan because that forces their burn to have to be pointed at my creatures. So I can't really board out too many Fairy Seers, you know, spell stutters or augurs. I don't really want to board out too many removal spells. So that leaves like only the cantrips and the counter spells. And I think counter spells against a burn deck are just so vital. Yeah, versus Kitchen Imp, the Stormbound Geist is really nice. And they're not going to bring in any like edict effects versus us, are they? That doesn't make any sense. We'll keep this in though. Epicure, that's annoying. Counterspell, not a bad draw. We can keep up spell stutter counter. We can bolt that. We can decide what we want to do later. They have bounce land as well. It's pretty good. We're just taking so much damage here. I need to just take 2 if they just start their turn by attacking. I need to leave up my interaction. I can't afford to just bolt one right now. It's just too risky. I need to try to use one of these. If I play this, it's just gonna get killed, but I think I guess I can just play Lightning Bolt. Right now. I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, they have Deadly Dispute. I should have just Thrill into Alms. Okay. Man, if we just had Hydro here. The fact that they still have this in their deck, that seems incredibly greedy to me. Alright, I'm gonna go Bolt right now because of Deadly Dispute. Don't want them to get free value. They're going to choose to do nothing. I like that. I'm going to choose to do nothing. I kind of want to just keep waiting. Just leave up both of my interaction pieces. If they do nothing this entire time, then at the end of their turn, I'll flash in spells that are most likely. Deadly Dispute. Counterspell. If they go Pyro, I get to spell stutter it. Ooh, second Deadly Dispute. Alright, I think I can do. Pyro, do it. So close. Don't even know if they have Pyroblast. This swamp is actually kind of cool. Thorn with this in play? What? Do they have a removal spell? They should have done it while I was tapped out if they do. Wow. Are we going to get to steal another game by taking Monarch? Oops. Wrong one. Wow. Let's go Preordain. Bottom, top, land, bolt this, keep the Scred for Gurmag Angler. Our opponents are just giving us the Monarch. Drawing Hydro, that is massive. Fiery Temper, let's see if they target the Ninja or us. I'm going to Hydro the Thrill no matter what here, I think. They're targeting us. I'm gonna do it without it on the stack. They might think I'm just targeting the Fiery Temper, but I targeted the Thrill. My favorite land art is probably the Bucket Island. You know what I'm talking about? The full art Bucket Island, or the new Neon Dynasty lands are pretty cool as well. Hardcast Fiery Temper target Ninja. That is fine. All right, gonna pass the turn. Nice, another Hydro. Let's go. I think we're really far ahead at this point. Bump in the night. Don't want that to happen. Also, obviously they get value if this still gets countered if they discard a Madness card, but that cannot be right to keep in, right? This card is so bad against counterspells in so many situations. That can't be right. And then they just knew about this spell stutter as well, right? From Ninja. Actually gonna tap the mountain here on purpose. I don't know if that's right. If I draw a counterspell, it is. Nice. Now we just have shields up. We're at 9. They have 2 cards in hand. Ninja in play. Got him. Yeah, I don't usually see Thrill being played. I have seen like 1 or 2 copies before. I don't think it's that crazy. Because again, think if you are able to resolve like Thrill plus Fiery Temper, you basically Ancestral Recall. You discard this, but you play it. So you drew a card and played it for 1 mana, and then you drew 2 more cards. So for 2 mana, you play a card for 1 mana and draw 2 cards. So you get 3 cards. So it's like, I guess, 2 mana, draw 3. But yeah, pretty sweet. A lot of Ancestral Recalls in Burn is good. I think opponent did not sideboard well, and I don't think they should have played this Thorn at all. Maybe they had absolutely nothing left, but that was like incredible greed. I guess if they drew into removal spell, then they win. And maybe they were kind of forced into doing so, but nice. 4-0-8-0. No game losses yet. Nice. Let's go for the 5-0 here. We'll see everybody in the 5th and final round. All right, welcome to round 5. We're against Mayor Empire here. 4-0, have not lost a game this league yet. Can I secure a 5-0? They mulligan to 6. This hand's sketchy, but I'm gonna keep it. Just a lot of spells, some lands, you know. We can go turn 1 Fjord, turn 2 Cycle Ashburn's Island, play Faeries here, then we're kind of off to the races. Yeah, I was gonna try out 1 Fire Ice at one point, but I did exactly. I cut it for adding more ninjas. Looks like we're against Rakdos Burn again. This deck has been pretty popular recently. Boros. Not what I... And it's Boros Bully. This is, again, the worst matchup for this deck. Damn it. Alright, let's lead Faeries here now that we drew Ion. That was our best possible draw. I'm gonna go bottom, top. The only reason I bottom the Ponder is because I want to... Opponent is asking what our record is. The only reason I bottom the Ponder is because I want to draw actual lands here. Oh, they're 4-0 as well. Again, this matchup is so tough. Like, look at like how these Squadron Hawks just absolutely crush us. If I attack, they're just gonna trade. I don't love that. I think I just play Ashburn's Pass. They play Hawk, leaving up Bolt. I'm gonna go for this anyway. I mean, sure they can bolt one of my fairies, but I need to try. Otherwise, I just don't get to use my mana. I wonder if playing this was just incorrect. Could have attacked first. Not sure. They also have strands in the graveyard as well. Jeez. This is feeling bad. Hawk is just so incredible against blue-red Fae. I guess I need to just start trading at this point. I'm not getting in with this anytime soon, especially with their strands. Need to just start fighting through. I guess I just attack with Moon Circuit, offer the trade. And then just hardcast Ninja, I guess. I can also just, I guess I play Moon Circuit, leave up counter. I guess that's what I do. Trade one card for 1/4 of a card. Feels bad, but I think it's what I have to do. They only have 2 cards in hand. They were on a mulligan. Then they played a Faithless Looting. I guess they have a Strands in the yard too. Oh man, this is so brutal. I have to counter. Otherwise, it's a free card that blocks my Moon Circuit and just, does more stuff. Can set up double blocks on ninjas. It's just, I have to do something. Now I think I don't trade Moon Circuit for Hawk. It's forcing them to probably leave a Hawk back. It's even greedy for them to attack with 1. I guess they have strands, so maybe not, but I'm just going to tap out for these. Just not even offer the trade. Alternatively, they have 2 cards in hand. I could just attack, they trade, then I just start playing ninjas. I think it's better to just build up a board and then attack. And it's the 4-0 versus 4-0 right now. So it is the actual finals. I haven't seen the mono red called Author Synthex. I've seen Weber playing a deck like that, and then I think I just saw what's his name? Oh my god, I feel bad for blanking on his name. The red whatever. Another really good Pauper content creator, and I feel so bad for blanking on his name, but Cooper the Red, that's right. See, I had the red. Yeah, he played that deck as well, I think. I haven't really looked at the list that closely, but it looks like pretty much what you would expect, right? Like swarming, going wide, synth, rebirth. I think Weber was like the first one to like really play it. All right, we're just getting wrecked here. And they're playing it risky too. I mean, I guess they just counter a removal spell. Are getting wrecked. Sticking to the plan. Playing mono ninjas. I don't know what could be in their hand. Another strands could be lands. They probably just drew lightning bolt. Boros Garrison, 1 card plus mountain in hand. Augur, nice. That's a good hit. We can come back in this game. Bolt. Okay, so now what I do is I upkeep lightning bolt to Hawk. If they want to save it, they have to strands. Then they can't attack. I could also just wait entirely. I don't even need to do it right now. I don't even need to do it right yet. Okay, they crag. They've played an Abrade and 3 Lightning Bolts so far. They're attacking. Wow. I think that's a mistake. I mean, they probably have another Strands in hand, is what it is. Do they really need to get in for one? Good one, Pumpkin Queen. I think I go for this. I could just wait and try to draw a counter. I don't need to bolt yet. All right, let's just wait. Lightning bolt. Was there a time I should have held a land as well? They just let bolt resolve. Just bolt again. Now they strands. Then I attack. Be interesting if they strands from hand. They probably should not. They should probably just take 3 because I don't really get to loot here. I'm just going to say no to the trigger. Because I would just have to discard. So it would just be mill 1. I don't think mill 1 does anything for me. That's a good draw. Just crushes this moon circuit. 1/2 too strong. The funny thing is, Monkey Queen, is you don't think they would have even cast strands, I assume. You just wanted to say that. Have some faith here, come on. Flashback looting. Sure. We can still win. We are behind, but they're going to be out 1 card in hand. Discard a rally. Okay. Augur. Maybe our best possible draw. Don't miss, please. Nice.
Sick.
Yo, Regulation D. Hey, thanks. You want to see some Tort X? I can't promise. I can't promise. But maybe. But I do appreciate the sub. Okay. Do I just bolt the Thraben, attack with everything? I mean, what else is Bolt really doing? I could not attack with Moon Circuit here. I don't need to trade. Yeah, I don't need to trade. Because if I draw a land and a removal spell, or like a land and then later I get through with Moon Circuit, it's really good. I mean, when you register this deck, you have to know that you're going to face Boros a fair amount of the time and it can be rough, but these draws are really good. Top, top. Now I'm just going to attack with all. Sure, they could have strands, but at least I get to Moon Circuit this back and then Ponder, then Augur. It's so much stuff. I think we're ahead now. And again, sure, they can strands here. They don't. Wow. All right, we ponder first. Want to make sure to hit here. Yeah, so we go Preordain on top, Fjord on top, Spell Setter on top. The first 2, it doesn't matter the order. Draw the Spell Setter. Play the Augur, and now we can guarantee to hit that spell. Nice. That was a huge turn. They have no creatures in play. They do have a rally, but we've kind of outgrinded them just by casting a bunch of ninjas. We've hard cast most of our ninjas. Seeker of the Way is good, especially if they have a Strands. But it's 14 to 14. Wait, did they just play Windscard Crag? Yeah. Let's lead on Preordain. Wow, I mean, I feel like these cards are good enough to draw the spells that are right now and then the Augur next turn. I'm even going to play this land, or I guess I can play it next turn. I feel like attacking is too risky. They can also just rally, kill something. Yeah, I don't like attacking yet. Need to find a removal spell first. At the beginning of the game when they hawked, I thought we just had no chance. Now it feels like we do have a chance. Oh no, Guardian? Not like this. Again, we know about Rally. I think I need to flash in one spell stutter at least. Also gives me something to ninja back potentially. I like Augur into Cantrip into Ninja. There's a Scred. Okay. Scred this right now for 5. I think that's safe enough. Another, if the last card is Strands, that's brutal. It's not. They would have definitely played it. So I keep this land for sure, because if they attack, then I get to loot on the attack back. So I just attack for 2. What? Did you see that, chat? Wasn't my spell stutter attacking? Wasn't it up here? It was like highlighted red, then it just went back down. My mouse was nowhere near that. That was a bug. It stuttered. My spell didn't work correctly. All right, well, I can file for compensation. I want to go back and rewatch that. I could have sworn that it was red and up here and came back down. You saw that, chat. Chat's on my side. You all saw that. No question about it. Filing for compensation. Unreal. Terrible program. Not going to play anymore. I'm quitting. They don't attack, yeah. I don't think I need to play that land. See if we can attack this turn. We can. Nice. I mean, we're still winning. They can rally right here to kill Augur. They choose not to. Pass. They're at 11. We're at 14. Oh, you clipped it? Nice. I can literally file for compensation because that's not fair. I mean, I still might be able to 5-0, but I can also get compensation if I want. I don't know if I will. Oh, wow. They kind of slow rolled a Seeker there, but I would still would rather counter Journey, I think. Ninja, Cantrip, removal spell. All right. They have rally, so now we cannot attack with our augurs. Attack for 2 in the air. If they attack with Seeker, I think I'm triple blocking with my augurs. If they rally, I can counter it. If we lose with them... Oh, I gotta turn that down, I apologize. But thank you for gifting the sub. Really appreciate it. You gifted a tier 1 sub to Spell Stutter Sprite? That pays for like my league entry, right? They don't attack. Counterspell. They're still going to be able to gain life with Seeker at some point here. We've used a lot of our ninjas. We have one ninja left, actually, only. We've used... Oh, no. Yeah, we have one ninja of the deep hours left, 0 moon circuits left. It's kind of crazy. Opponent at 7. I can try to look for the game log. Do I want to counter this? I think yes. Because it's a redraw for free for basically for them. They have one card that probably is a land. They're not doing anything with that card. I think I just don't want to give them a redraw here in this situation. If they attack and rally, they don't. Another counter. Wow. It's a lot of counters. I think we've top decked 3 counter spells in a row. All right, I'm fine with this holding pattern for now. I feel like they just have a land in hand. It is also funny that Spell Stutter was the one that stuttered on the attack. All right, so now they're getting desperate. I am going to triple block this. They're going to gain a bunch of life. I'm not even going to counter the rally because if they play 2 spells, though, their Seeker survives. Do I also need to block with Moon Circuit here just to be safe? Moon Circuit's keeping their Guardian back, though. I think I just block like this. I think this is a desperation attack to gain life to make sure that they don't die. I feel like they're just going to rally. That only kills 1 augur. And if they double spell here, then so be it. I can potentially continue to save my counter spell. Just let some augurs die. Yeah, this is just trading Seeker for 1 augur and 5 life. They're just doing it for the lifelink, it looks like. Nice. Happy that that worked out. I can just do this now. Scred. Don't think I want these. Because I can counter any creature that I need to. I suppose I can top one of them because then I could let something like a Core Sky... Or they don't have Core Skyfish here. They just have Thraben, Seeker... They also have Battle Screech that they haven't drawn yet, right? Are they not playing Battle Screech? I'm gonna bottom. And now I can attack for 1 more damage too. Sweet. They have 2 cards in hand. They're at 7. This is close. They go to 8. It's probably just what they drew for turn. They probably are just flooded. I mean, we're a little flooded too, but not too bad. Can play a land because I'm not going to hit with this twice, I don't believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I attack with this, yeah, just maybe next turn I attack with Moon Circuit. We'll see. All right, they're at 4. We have a counter. They could still have a Strands. They've only played 1. We definitely bring in the relics in this matchup. Second Guardian. I feel like I just counterspell it. And then I'm just going to attack with everything. Spell Stutter Sprite. Yep. I'm going to Spell Stutter the Strands. Oh, they were trying to represent like they had it. I didn't think they had it, but then they got me by tapping like that. Okay. Cannonade, Stormbound Geist. Hydroblast actually is not that great. Most of their spells are white, especially most of the spells that we care about. But I think some number is reasonable. Can't believe we won that game also. All right, here's the moral question. Do I file for reimbursement? Who plays like this or not? It's actually a legitimate question. The game looks like, I have to go back and watch the clip, but it looks like it messed up there. Let's see if we can watch the clip. 1 second. So I just attacked for 2. Look at this. Yeah. It just went back. Look at my face. Attack for 2. It's highlighted red and it goes back. What? I still might be able to 5-0 or not. I still, get the 4-1. But the program did not work as intended. Attack 2. You can see proof right here. Thanks for that clip, by the way. But yeah, not working as intended. Do you file for reimbursement or not? It's an interesting question, honestly. I kind of like sticking it to them, being like, look, your program didn't work as intended. Like, that shouldn't happen. I should get reimbursed, regardless of how you're doing in the league or your result overall in the league. Just always file, because they need to fix it also. So kind of like sticking it to them in that manner, I think is worth it. All right, let's see. Can side out a bolt or 2. I have a minute left to sideboard here. I think a couple hydros is fine. I was mentioning this earlier. Most of their spells are white, but they will have some bolts. They will have some pyroblasts. So, yeah. Dispel is okay. It's really not that great. Do I set out second bolt or a ponder or go only 1 hydro? I think just... Oh, I like to set out some Fairy Seers. We'll keep in the Dispel or the Bolt. We'll keep in the Dispel. I'll just go to 3 Fairy Seers, I guess. Fairy Seers really not that good. Kind of ran out of time because I was watching that clip, but it's okay. I agree with that, Obsidian Jeff, but it is an interesting thing to talk about. Yeah, but don't you think, like, isn't that still unfair? Like, the game did, like, I'm paying money for this league. I have to pay 10 tickets or 100 play points. Like, I have to pay $10 essentially to enter this league. If the program doesn't work as intended for any reason, isn't that not fair to me? It's a small entry fee overall for them, but isn't it not fair? Just no matter what happens at any point, Sick. Yo, hey, Obsidian Jeff, official bolt. Thanks for subbing there. This hand. It's not that good. Maybe we can get them with a cannonade with this draw potentially. They lead Forgotten Cave. I feel like they have a bounce land as well. I think I should play Snow-Covered Island here. They're gonna do nothing. Okay. Need lands. Need lands badly. Doesn't exactly work like that for my Python programs, but if I don't do work correctly, yeah, people are going to be pissed. This is probably not going to work, but I feel like I should do it. They're going to have Bolt or Pyro here, like 100%, right? Yeah. Land. Land. Please. Nice. I'm not going to spread that now because I have Cannonade as well. So maybe they go like Battle Screech, Flashback, Battle Screech, or something weird. Yeah, my good call, Pufferton. My programs do have a lot of problems, that's for sure. I love the old borders. I think I'm going to Scred. I can just ignore it for now. Land. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Now that we hit 2 lands there, that was so crucial. Looks like opponent is not going to play in Flashback Battle Screech. Maybe they'll still play it. Maybe they'll play Guardian. No. Now do I Scred? I don't think so. If we keep drawing lands, I'm fine with this holding pattern. Could have gotten Mountain there, but I think getting Island is better. Because now I have Scred, Hydro, counter up. Opponent just not doing anything. Really surprising, honestly. Maybe they go for Guardian with Pyro backup here or something, but we can beat that. They're in the tank. It looks like they have something to play. They're just deciding if they want to play it into our obvious counter spells. And if they play like Hawks or anything, I don't need to counter them. I think ignoring the Thraben is solid for now. Battle Screech resolves. I'm going to Cannonade, obviously. They weren't willing to play and flash it back, so just take, the sort of 2-for-1. I think I like just hardcasting Ninja here with Hydro up. They bolt it, I Hydro. Then they can Guardian to the guild pack. Let's just not. I double counter up. I need to just wait. Get Mountain here. I've used all the Ash Barrens. Preordain. I could Ninja with 1 counter up, but I think I like just Preordaining better. Another Ninja and another Preordain. Let's go bottom, top, and then pass the turn. I want to have counter plus Hydro up here, because they could easily have Pyroblast themselves. Fjord, sure. Relic. Well, love Relic. Don't think I need land. Bottom, top. Play Relic. Start going to town. I'll play Fjord as well. I actually do want a ton of mana because I might want to hardcast Ninja with multiple counter backup here. Are they going to go Faithless Looting and just let that resolve? Squadron Hawk. Let's counter. I guess they can resolve a Guardian now. Pyroblast. Okay, now they can't. Let's Hydra this. Second Hydra, or second Pyro. Okay, you got it. I'm gonna just spread this, I think. See how many they get. They have one in hand already or not. I guess they also, I mean, they're gonna probably play a second one. They got all three. Spread one. Now I can play a ninja with one counter up. Whoops. Almost misclicked through my turn. Cast ninja. I'll let the first Hawk resolve here, I think. I don't want to let them flashback this Battle Screech, though. I could always pop Relic in response to the third white creature. And just let these Hawks resolve. That's pretty reasonable. I think I had to Cannonade when I did, though. Abrade the Ninja. I'm going to let that resolve. Obviously, never popping Relic is good, but at the same time, I want to draw cards. So if they play another Hawk, I'm just going to let them resolve, and I'm going to pop the Relic. Or I can pop in response to the last Hawk, see what I draw, and then determine if I want to counter or not. Thraben. All right, let's pop. Scred. Do I counter Thraben Inspector? I feel like yes. I just can't beat Guardian of the Guild pack. Just gonna let it resolve. I think I just Scred as well. Also, I'm a little bit up on time, so I could win this match by time potentially. Augur is good. Really good draw here. Ponder. Let's just cast Ninja, I think. It's close. I think I'll Ponder instead, actually. Lightning Bolt, the Augur. All right, resolves. Whoa. These cards seem fantastic. Just draw the counter spell right now so I have double counter up, and then I'll draw Ponder next turn. Can take two. Gotta try to stay up on time and really keep the time on the opponent because this is only game 2, and this matchup goes really, really long. So I do need to try to play fast. Plus I'm up like over a minute on time, which is a lot. Opponent's playing relatively quick though. All right, that resolves. Need to try to win the long game here. Man, they're getting so much value. These cycle lands, they have a clue token. Yo, I missed the follow, but thank you. We have a Bolt on top and a Faeries here. Let's just play the Faeries here. And let's draw the Bolt as well. I'm not going to play the Ninja. I'd like to hit with it if I can. Opponent's been pretty aggressive in their attacks overall. This has been a great match to showcase as well. I'll trade here. Whoa, they're attacking with everything. If they have strands, I can counter them. They're just down to trade? Okay. I feel like I should go for a time win, basically. I mean, obviously I'll try to win also, but I feel like I should just basically play really, really fast. I feel like opponents like not playing quite fast enough. But maybe they'll kick it up for like a game 3. Do I upkeep bolt anything? I don't think so. They're gonna lightning bolt this. Looks like they chose not to. They're gonna bolt it right now. Let's bolt the hawk. They have 4 cards, we have 0. Augur is probably our best draw. Ninja, not bad. Again, I'm just going to try to play as fast as I can here. Another Pyro. How many have they played? 4? Yeah, they played 4. They have 3 cards in hand. Could be lands and prismatic strands. The like. Okay, we go to 10. 6.5 minutes to 8:40. Sure. Probably worse to crack that because if I draw Ponder, I need a shuffle, but I guess I thin. I get to F6 as well. Just top. Not sure if it's really getting better than that. Again, gonna essentially just try to always keep the time on the opponent. Okay. I guess they could have another journey in hand as well. We're going to 7. Play land, 4 cards in hand. Certainly behind here. Also just like pretty stone cold to like a guardian. All right, I'll bolt on upkeep. Don't want to go any lower than we already are. Strands, okay. I don't think I go for flashing double spells that are double block. That just seems terrible. They probably have multiple extra copies of Strands here is my guess. They've already used 4 Pyroblast, so they have the 5th Red Elemental Blast. I can't block that actually, which is pretty funny. They've already used 3 Lightning Bolts as well. Good to know. Journey to Nowhere. Do I go for double sprite here? Probably won't work. I feel like I go for it. Electrickery, yeah. Okay. They deal with my entire board. Don't have Echoing Truth. Bottom, top. Hydroblast is fine, but I don't know if it's quite good enough. They have the fourth bolt. They certainly could. Guardian, shoot. Lightning Bolt. Let's make them take 2 more turns to kill us, shall we? They have to win 1 more game. Sure, we have no chance to win this game, but if they use 30 seconds, then that's 30 seconds. Yeah, this is like my favorite deck, so had to bring it back. Just gonna attack, and then they kill us. They have 3.5 minutes to our 7.5 for a final game. I mean, if the game goes this long, it's gonna be tough for them. I wonder if they took out their Seeker of the Ways. Looks like they might have. Yeah, we weren't able to get the perfect league there. I think our sideboard plan is fine, right? We board out these 5 or these 6. We board in Fiery Cannonade, Stormbound Geist, Relic, Hydro. We know they have 4 Pyroblasts, so I could have 1 more Hydro. They have Bolts and Pyros, but that's like their only red spells. I think we just run it back. All right, let's do this. Oh, they have Electrickery too. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Kyle H Town, I want to try to make it on. I've played on the Pro Tour once, and I want to try to get back on it. So love it. Um, I don't love this sand. I probably should have mulliganed, but I just kept it. Trying to keep the time always on them. I don't try to mess with their time as far as like going slow and then fast and slow and then fast, but I do try to just always keep the time pressure on them, basically. Ooh, float 1 mana. I'm gonna get to hit with Ninja here, it looks like. They're playing really slow as well. Feel like we're in a great spot. Ninja. This hand is working out so far. Ponder. I think I can ponder. Because I can upkeep shuffle if I need to. Looks like I'm not going to need to upkeep shuffle, but I will just shuffle before drawing that fjord. This is looking good. Yeah, they really need to play faster. They're just really not playing fast enough. A Braid and then Thraben? Sure. Augur. We knew there was a land on top. I could have played differently. I'm trying to play fast here. Again, I don't want to give them time to think about their play. I just want to like always have their clock be ticking down if I can. Seeker of the Way. That resolves. I can bolt that with spells that are backup, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just bolt it right now. Then cycle Ash Barrens. Get Island. Tap. Ooh, another spell setter is good. Just gonna go no attack. Should have played Evolving Wilds there, but again, just trying to play fast. They're taking a while. 4 mana. Guardian? Oh, Battle Screech. That is bad. Real bad. I think I could flash in one spell setter. Maybe both? Then attack with everything? I think I can just attack with Augur here. Nice. Glad that worked. Stormbound Geist. I feel like I'm just playing that. The misplay in the land costing me a little bit here. But I'm basically going for the time win. Clock is real. Clock is part of the game. Seeker of the Way. Damn, their draw is good. Can find a lot of removal spells, though, between these two. A lot, I mean, I can find a removal spell. No attack. Love that. You know, lead Faeries here into Augur. Let's go cycle first. Get Island, play Seer. Scred and Hydro. Bottom, top. Augur, get the Scred, just so we can Scred the Seeker. Pass. I guess I can do it right now and then counter a Strands, but then they can flashback Strands. I don't need to do it yet. Okay, now I do it. Minute 30 on the clock for the opponent. Feeling good about my chances here. Faithless Looting, let that resolve. Seeker of the Way. Electrickery would wreck us. They have it. Damn. That really wrecks us. Can upgrade my Stormbound Geist here. Actually, don't hate that. Can die to Bolt then, but can also start attacking even, especially if I draw another removal spell. Or a ninja here. They say GG, can't beat the clock. Probably not. Saying clock is real, yeah. I'm not sure they can win this game anyway. I think we're ahead. Maybe. Can they go Strand or can they go Rally, Flashback Rally right now? Looks like no. Interesting they say GG but then keep trying to win. Now they say GG. Okay. GG's. They concede. Yep, clock is part of the game, I'm telling you. You got to be really careful with the clock. Nice. Trying to say GG's to the opponent. Sweet. 5-0. First 5-0 for a while. Fourth of the season. I don't actually play nearly as many leagues as a lot of the grinders, but somebody said, I posted on Twitter that I was going to go live, and they were like, 5-0 tonight. And I was like, hopefully. And, got it. Appreciate that, chat. So let's talk about the list. Obviously, list felt great. We were undefeated in games all the way up until the 10th game, where we lost one game. Yeah, it just felt fantastic. I like the full 4 Hydras, full 4 Pyros. I think the extra moon circuits, the extra ninjas are solid. It feels better to me than having the monarch creatures. Could cut 1 moon circuit and then play like 1 more spell or 1 Shrek, but I think this is fine. Like, we were hardcasting ninjas, and it was like still a pretty big threat, especially given all the interaction we have. So you could cut 1 moon circuit, and there's a lot of options of cards you can play. You can play like Fire Ice, Spell Pierce, Lose Focus, Brainstorm. I do like Ponder Preordain over Brainstorm still, so all the haters can can do with that what they will. I think 2 Relic is really good as well. Just like when you want it, you really, really want it. Like against decks like Cycle Storm, against random Reanimator decks, against Flicker decks, like Ephemerate decks, you really want it. Against Boros, you really, really want it. Yeah. Thanks, Goblin Ski Patrol. That's a nice compliment. But it is funny because I play a lot of brews, and I'm like, a lot of times I'm like getting some 4-1s with Evoke. I'm like doing well, and then I like play a league with Mono Blue, and I'm like, wow, this was easier. My decks suck. No, that's obviously over exaggeration, but as far as the sideboard, also want like an extra Cannonade, want an extra Stormbound Geist, maybe a second even Curfew for Bogwolves, which we didn't have to play against. But it's like, you have to choose, like, sure, you can add more copies of any of these cards, but then you're cutting one of the other cards, or Hydra or Pyro. So it's like, which hate cards do you want? You make those choices. You can adjust those numbers. But I think the way it is right now is fine for the meta. So yeah, that was sick.
Sick.
For sure. That was a really fun league. So thank you everyone for hanging out on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. And until next time, YouTube, thanks so much. Peace.